They're just driving through. Wow, those cops were not kidding. There is a homeless camp back here near the soccer fields. I'm gonna have a quick look. I thought that cop was lying to me. Look at that, they got a nice little bridge, a worn trail. There really is a significant homeless camp here. They got clothes laying up. Hello, is anybody here? Anybody, a visitor? I'm just visiting. Nobody? Okay. It looks kind of empty here. It's pretty worn in. Wow. 2024 MNC. So there's, I don't mean to be okay. There's nobody here, right? You're all alive? Nope. Nobody here. Got a nice mattress, okay. Alright, no booby traps. That's nice. Jeez, there really is a homeless population. Oh my God. And everything is wet, of course. Looks like they've been established here for a while. I would have never believed the cop until I seen this. But they're not here right now. Hell, I could sleep in that tent. Instead of getting a motel, I could just bunk up in here. Is there really nobody? Did they? I think somebody's probably here, but that's something to consider at on Tuesday night. Something to consider if nobody's really sleeping in here. Yeah, what are the signs? They got an axe camera. Yeah, they're definitely active here. They got a camera, a gun, an old style toy gun. Okay. You know, if I think about it, it would be cheaper to get a tent at Walmart and move in, be their neighbor for a night with a tent, maybe even leave it behind, because a motel is $75, a tent is much cheaper. Alright, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna get that work done. It's gonna take 2 days at John's. I called over to Glenn's and Torkett. Glenn's is gonna be 4 to 5 weeks. And I made the mistake of like telling him my name, and he was like, "Oh, you that guy with TikTok?" He found out. How did he find? He sounds like an old man. Like he doesn't seem like a guy who actively watches TikTok. That's like a young person's thing. But he asked if I was on TikTok. I said I made more YouTube videos than TikTok, and he's like, "Oh, you recorded my daughter." And then something like 4 to 5 weeks. So and that's a lot. That's like what, 4 or 5 times longer than the other guys. Torkett said it would be next week, Tuesday, and then John on this Wednesday. Today's Monday, so I will be doing John's. I had my parts sent over to, okay, my car looks fine. You can see my car from here. It's not towed away. See, I'm not parked far from that homeless encampment. I kind of want to talk to a homeless guy there now and see what they think about me getting a tent and sleeping for a night. I mean, it sounds good to me. Take a few blankets, mate. I don't know how I'd take the blankets. It would have to be something like, I would get the tent and then hide it in the woods in advance for Wednesday night sleeping. It's something to think about. What are the viewers think about a strategy of not doing a hotel but just getting a tent at Walmart for a night? Cheaper to get a tent and take a spot in the woods than to get a hotel which has bad ratings. The cheap ratings motel near this Walmart, they said they had to get out of there by 3 a.m. because of bugs, and that review was like 3 months ago. That's not a good sign to me. So it's something to weigh. Maybe I should conduct a poll. What's best to do? All right, and then there's this, I don't know if I could just walk straight to it. There's this thing, I found a couple of things that have blown over from Walmart. Like this thing. This almost could be a tent. Like a tent. Curl up under this display. This is for the tires at the auto shop. It blew over from the auto shop. So yeah, I got some things to think about here. Check the weather, weigh my options. Now that I've seen the homeless encampment, I might have to consider that. Good practice to try to get used to it. I've been out here a couple of days and it doesn't seem like the wild animals are a big threat. Just bring some flashlights, try to carry some blankets in, and go with that possibly.